Should be live now. Hi. Few things in which I need to set up first. Okay, YouTube is live now. There are a few things in which I need to set up first. First of all, I want to try seeing if I could use Streamlabs YouTube desktop, Streamlabs YouTube to, actively allow me to have perpetual stream stuff the instant that I start going live. I used Streamlabs for live stats. I should be live right now, actually. Recent events. Closed. Alert box. Widgets. Chat box. Basics tutorial. No, thank you. I'm going to go for boxed. Enable. Nope, allow that. Hide common chat bots. Yes. Hide commands starting with exclamation point. Yes. Actually, no. Muted users. Wait, muted users is an option. Nice. Save settings. And now I want to copy URL. Go into here. Don't exactly want to show you guys this stuff, but I want to go to properties, Control V, okay. Alright, so that should have applied. So now, ta-da! If anyone sends any foreign message in either of my chats, it should show up on stream so you guys can see it. That being said, I'm going to set up my phone to where I can manually see all of the messages. Give me a second to set this up. Twitch, tap and hold Twitch, multi-window, home key, up, left, tap YouTube, scroll down, tap my stream, in which I'm currently live on, turn my phone volume down to nothing. Ta-da! Now I'm all set up. Alright, today, as I said before, I'm going to be finishing Portal Stories Mel. At least the non-advanced test chambers. On advanced test chambers, I got kind of stuck. I'm also checking my YouTube stream to see if things render correctly and are shown correctly. Anyway, last time I streamed, I was able to get rid of that glitchy thing going up the screen. So, using that little technique of disabling that one thing in the NVIDIA control panel. Oh my god, it's loud. Okay, 50 is good. Load game. I had a lot of quick saves. this was done June 2nd, so I believe that was... Fuck. I may have accidentally deleted my save. Or is this it? And I just had an incorrect date on my computer. It's possible I had an incorrect date, but it's also possible that I accidentally deleted the save. Like an idiot. In the event that I accidentally deleted the save, I am quite prepared for this. In the event that this is not the save in which... I don't think it was. Yep, it was not. Load game. Delete, delete. I'm deleting all the useless quick saves. That is an Shit. Accidentally loaded an autosave. I believe this was my, save, my, yeah. I was playing in Advanced Chamber. Last time I played. Exit to main menu. Not load game. These are some nice images. I think that we were in Chapter 2. So I'm going to start it from Chapter 2, Extended Relaxation. Hopefully Extended Relaxation was the test chamber set that we were on. Oh, and the reason in which the reason I was so late streaming today was because I was trying to manually update. Oh, great. We're starting back from here. Anyway.
There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
What was... Hold on, I have to change the stream name real quick. There we go. Go over here. Tap full screen. There we go. Go settings. Don't mind me, just modifying a little bit of Twitch stuff. I'm not playing Minecraft right now. Closest thing is... Portal Stories games do not exist. Portal 2 is the closest, because this is a Portal 2 mod. There we go.
Don't worry about the heights. Had a few of my scientists make what's called long-fall, amateurs on that yellow device.
So fucking close to.
fine. Should take you out of the building. Building that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this. Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more test experience in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
I should have just primary fired. Would have been better.
I know this too. We just had earthquakes.
Lots of earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of them in Michigan.
These
Earthquakes kind of shut up time a bit. This is if in the future it got here.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
how
why
it's
it's
here.
here.
Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president.
There's a computer here.
Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kind of did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
So, in the advanced version, this panel simply doesn't exist. But since it is thankfully not the advanced version, we can do a more quick way of getting up there. Right-clicking with two fingers on Linux causes some issues.
I know things might look different than what you're used to, but while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some amateur science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys, faster than any science guy I got. Now, I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from, if you turn power off, you can easily turn it back on. That switch isn't like the rest of them. The others trip a circuit breaker that causes an... I think these switches were designed for two people. Maybe your new tests can help. Remember, you can always turn the power on or off again.
I can see a lot of people having some minor difficulty playing this test chamber. Not me, though. I personally have done this millions of times. That portal surface right there and the portal surface right next to it gave some people a little bit of trouble. Believe it or not, you actually can and do take damage from that.
Reflexes, you know, after your short sleep.
It is very possible for you to die there. And now just wait for the next test chamber. In the standard non-challenge mode, it
Bravo Volta, hold on. 5th testing track, yes, 5th. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry, I meant a portable quantum tunneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their job. You'll do fine.
advanced technique, which is something which I decided to do the first time I played. Believe it or not, the blue gel is still useful. In the advanced test chambers, the blue gel is necessary for a few different things. Orange. That's the funny thing which I saw about, I ended up just right-clicking like a normal person.
You're only humming one note.
Now, everything about this test is lead line, according to my 1950s notes here in my 1950s filing cabinet. Says it's harmful to humans. Not harmful to humans. You'll be okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and don't worry about the boxes. We got a ton backstocked ready for this kind of thing. Thrown at the wall, destroyed, rinse and repeat. Useless little things. Made them in an hour.
There we go.
You're not dead. That means that high toxicity lead didn't get in the air and, great job, astronauts, Olympian, or war hero. You really are a merit to science. Or something like that. Just remember the Nuremberg Olympics.
I don't even think that the Nuremberg Olympics was a real thing.
Now see, this test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. Never you mind that. Solve science.
That's kind of hilarious how he backtracks upon himself. A person which I thought I used to know actually went by the alias Virgil, which I'm guessing was inspired off the game Virgil, the in-game Virgil from this in particular mod. Oh yeah, in the advanced test chambers, that up there is not visible, normally. Ah! No, wrong. This is right. And then that's right. In advanced test chambers, I have a habit of quick saving and quick loading a lot. It's just whenever I'm playing a normal test chamber, I'm not expecting to have a lot of errors.
Alright, hold on a second, Mel. I don't think you're that stupid that you're going to fall for this anymore. I'll be blunt now. I'm not Cave Johnson.
This
is
isn't the 1950s. Everyone you knew and loved is dead.
And
Now you're stuck down here.
after
Where's
science,
science?
down with
Where's
the
trash?
Like me. After everyone left because of that vote. Which I'm sure you already knew, but, whatever. However, I can get us out of here. If you're willing to let a voice in the
this guy who just told you he was lying the entire time he was talking to you control nearly every movement you make. Is that okay? I'll just take your silence as a yes.
You mother.
Right, you can't answer me.
There we go.
Just do what I say, and you'll be fine. Okay?
I personally don't need that. Like, if you completely removed that antline signage and removed that capability to disable that fizzler, this test chamber would still be feasible. Primarily because of this. It's kind of sad that they honestly didn't do that for like the advanced test chambers. Now, it's kind of clever that it kind of forces you to look at the exit already in that test. M still disables the crosshair, okay. So in Portal 2, I bound the M key to disable the crosshair. Don't ask me why I chose the M key of all keys to use, I just chose M. And M, if we ever get into like a cutscene,
Before, you can get why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty
Fixation Vault, which actually,
a real possibility, because as my records show, the old test could cause heart attacks after small exposure to the chemicals.
and you're from full of them.
So, let's all just take a breath and start over. My name's Virgil. I'm a core from up in the
Enrichment Center, and before you ask, there is something that feels. Yes, I came from it.
crazy. Don't be too alarmed though. A lot's changed since
Got
you
put it
got
on
ice.
Yes, I'm well aware that a lot has changed since I got put on ice. Alright, so the non-advanced version of this test chamber actually gave me a headache, even though it has the exact same trick. So normally, if this weren't, you know, a old aperture setting, this test would be impossible, unless gratings were used.
Now, see that pipe there that the repulsion tail's leaking on? That'll take you to the pumping station. Jump down and walk on it. Oh, and try not to fall off. That goo down there is corrosive, and it doesn't like human skin.
Makes sense. Damn it. And I thought those things had collision. I honestly, true to God, thought that those things had collision.
And walk on it. Oh, and try not to fall off. That goo down there is corrosive, and it doesn't like human skin.
Kind of funny how the instant I land on a pipe, though, the gel stops leaking. Did I fix it?
Now, according to my records of this room, there should be a turret shooting range at the far side of the room. If you can get through there, you should be able to get to the fourth testing track. That'll take you up to where I am.
Okay. So, how I solve this test is not intended. I don't take the intended route to solve it. How I solve it is I jump to this beam over here, then I jump to this beam over here, I go over here, place my portal here, and then I jump to this beam, and then I jump to... That works. Not really. I actually need to redo the entire thing again because I accidentally fell. Which is what a normal player would do. Except I'm not a normal player. I will autosave. I'm trying to do 2-finger right click.
Huh. That was odd. Normally when people do that sort of thing, they just fly through the hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Guess not this time. Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets.
Damn it. This is why we quick save. Nope. Don't fall over. Those are what's known as mobster turrets.
Great. Should be as
They originally had voice lines that are kind of like Texan voice lines, but
you know, the one with the giant wheel on it.
turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn, 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 turn.
Come on, you've got this. One more shot. Well, great. You can fling yourself all over the place and get past some old turrets that are firing live rounds, but you can't get a door open. What kind of
Jesus
Olympian are you?
Christ.
Yeah, what kind of Olympian am I?
Let's see what we can do.
There's a longer route to Pussendale Head Station.
Guess you're going to have to go that way.
Interact.
You can get through this pumping station and prepare yourself to get out of Bravo Volta into the Lima Whiskey testing track. That should bring you closer to me and to your own escape from this facility. Alright, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is going on here? Well, Aperture's early tests weren't always that successful. You were unlucky. That was the worst test Cape Johnson ever greenlit. But it's nice for me to have an Olympian at my disposal. Yeah, I have that information from you at the 1936 Nuremberg Olympics. You should have gotten that silver medal. Alright, look, I'm sorry for what I said back there. We're in this together. You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your ticket to the outside world. I'll do my best to keep the insults at a minimum. Cheers.
Speaking of, I believe last time I took the elevator, so this time I'm going to take the stairs.
I kind of have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test.
But
However,
I
I don't
don't know
know
if
if
getting there will be that easy.
You got it in you, though.
You got in you
You're
though.
my
Am I an
Olympian.
Olympian that may not have a brain heart anymore? So the advanced version of this test chamber isn't really that hard. It just has a lot less, you know, portal surfaces. These two are here though. They just don't have any signage on them. Also, that's a wider strip, thus allowing for more error to occur. Right click. Thank you. What is it, Rascal? What is it, Rascal? What? What, little one? Did you want my attention? Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? Aww. You're so cute. Oh, you just wanted food.
Wait a second, I'm getting some strange.
Oh yeah.
voice coming through.
The antline down here doesn't exist in the advanced version. It's possible for you to toss the cube over that middle bar,
That's coming up from
and which is actually how it...
What's that? My scans are going nuts. Something's happening. The sphere's unstable. Get out of here. Run.
Alright. What that does is that disables this. By the way, I'm trying to do like the tapping thing with my touchpad, to where I tap the touchpad for a singular click, and then I tap the touchpad with both of my fingers for like a double click, or like a right click. I'm trying to get my hand used to that. Yep, disable that, which is a lot easier than the advanced versions. The advanced version of the test, as I said before, does it, but it has issues. Okay. Yep. That's... Pretend you guys did not see that. Three. This time I'm going to get some additional gel from over here. I know that there's supposed to be like a sense of haste in this test chamber, in this test chamber, but I'm gonna be honest, the sense of haste is just completely and totally murdered by the simple fact that it's a test chamber. Still doesn't make it a bad mod. It's just... perfectly straight line to line up on. There we go.
Pump station apart. It's letting flood wars up. We gotta get out of here. It's not safe. Get through the control centers. There's a transition seal leading up to where I am. Hurry before this whole place floods or comes down. Your life is at stake, and you're going to walk up the stairs with falling rocks everywhere. I get you're an Olympian track runner and all, but what's wrong with you?
See, no matter what you do, he's always going to get onto you. Alright, I haven't... Oh. In the advanced route, that portal surface is a lot smaller. This whole sequence is possible. It's just that was a hell of a lot
Right,
smaller.
you're at Quality Control Center 95D. Hold a bit further and you'll have to hatch up to me. Hurry. I'll try to slow the glue down a bit. Oh, great. Another block corridor.
And by the way, I'm going to take this cube. A lot of people, I just noticed that a lot of people are recently finding my TikToks. My TikTok account, in which I made quite a fair bit ago at this point. Yeah, the keyboard just got disconnected via my cat. Not so tech kitty.
So, Mel, why don't you take your time? Look around here. I'll try to slow the rising glue down a little bit harder, I guess. Just don't take all day.
I could leave the cube there, but resourceful. I have to be resourceful. Even though I know I'm not going to use it, and that there's an emancipation grid right there.
Doors are locked. Back in the day, the wiring was a bit strange sometimes. Try turning some machinery on, see if that also unlocks the doors. Wow, that actually worked. I mean, great. Well, that's just great. Can't we get through a room once without stuff blowing up or blocking our way? Try to find some water again or something. Great. From there, there's just the walls. Don't get comfy though. I pulled the plug on some emergency run-up dams, but the goo is still rising. Wow.
Alright.
This place is massive. Whoever built this place must be a great architect. Up high at the back side of this room is a control panel.
See?
It controls the hatch.
That part right
Try to
there
get there.
is mostly removed, and that portable surface right here is mostly cleaned up, so you can use the blue gel to bounce across. Speaking of the blue gel, it's actually the first gel in which we unlock down here, out of the 3. This feels more like a Portal 2 custom chamber than a chamber that would be included in a full game. Like this. I mean, it feels like a full game.
That was awesome.
It has all the metadata of a full game. The problem with Portal Stories Mel and other Portal mods, I fear, is just Cat, what are you doing? Cat, you're getting in front of my field of view. Is it that you want attention? Here, lie down. I'll scratch you. See? Relax. Now let me play my game. Alright? Jump across. The cat was licking me earlier. It got painful. If you don't believe that cat licks can be painful, have you ever rubbed sandpaper on your arm? Yeah, think of sandpaper, except it's a living creature. That's what a cat's tongue feels like. The cat's putting his lips up to my arm. I love how, like, all the butter companies have just decided to do, like, a whole train of denial. Like, wow, I can't believe it's not butter. It isn't butter.
My records show that at least 2 people were needed to activate the volt hatch. You're one person. There's a bit of a problem there. I'm sure you can figure something out.
Simple. Ta-da! Figure something out I did. There we go. Now we just have to wait for that to come down.
Than I thought. Not a genius like me, but still. Take the elevator up to me. I'm in the junkyard just outside the hatch. It's finally time for me to repay my end of the deal.
Alright. You can kill me, a dog can kill me, a cat can kill me, even a really ambitious duck can kill me. You're not special.
You're a short walk to the Human Enrichment Center from here. We'll meet up shortly. And, good news, we're not going to have to worry about the goo eating us alive.
Stop.
I'll seal up the hatch and we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Cat,
It's definitely a plus.
do not try biting me. Come on. No one has said anything in my chats yet. Then again, I've only been streaming for what, 44 minutes?
Here, I can finally get out
Yeah,
of
this
this
technological nightmare.
If you can get into the offices, I'm safe.
See?
You just might have to get around a few security fences though, trying to keep the giant
human eating
eating
rats
out.
out. The giant human eating rats are probably dead. Cat, I'm trying to play a game. Okay? Okay, small one. Do you understand that Daddy has to do something? Do you understand that Daddy has to do something? Okay, cat? I have to do things, alright? I love ya. It's just, I can't play right now. You can play with Honey or Steve. Either Honey or my brother. Just, please. I need to get stuff done. Okay? There you go. There shouldn't be any interruptions now. Oh yeah, in the advanced version, that little incline to use that wasn't. I'm dumb. So earlier, why I didn't stream earlier was because, well, trying to get an NVIDIA driver installed on Linux
Hold here.
is a pain in the ass.
Over here. I'm right over here. Hey, Mel. Nice to finally see if I can just get this door open and get us out of here. Okay, sorry, I can't help you with this testing track. All exercise AIs have been programmed to not help with solving the tests. I can, however, test to see if everything still works. It's been a while since I fell off that management rail and plummeted down into that pit, so maybe some stuff broke in my absence. Checking the funnel. Okay. Fizzler. Moving over. And toxic goo drainage pipe. Eaten away by toxic corrosive goo. Oh, lovely. That's not important. You can do this test just fine. I hope.
She couldn't even open a locked door. I love that line. It's just the right amount of insulting. How did I do this test again? In the advanced test chamber, you got 2 cubes. You had to solve the test with 2 aperture science weighted storage cubes. Unless I'm being dumb. Oh yeah, I am being dumb. Full on idiot. Alright. I have to step here, then place a portal which will give me the cube. I am dumb. Dumber than a sack of rocks in this test. I would have failed this test. I do wonder what would actually have been in that test chamber had I been able to remove it. The advanced mechanics test is actually one in which I'm stuck on. The reason I can say it with confidence is because, well, I am. The funnel's based on, like, the opposite wall. So instead of being on the ground to where I can do that easy solution.
I'll keep trying to take control back. In the meantime, keep going through the testing track.
Eventually, Virgil will get the bright idea of, oh wait, you're botanical, aren't you? We can cause some interference.
I'm still working here. Seems like I've got to hack this thing. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength.
Actually, yeah. I do not think this was the intended way to solve this test, but it is a way to solve the test nonetheless. Anyway, Heartlight Bridge. Right there. And what that Heartlight Bridge will allow me to do is I can use this Bounce Gel, Repulsion Gel, I believe it's actually called. Fuck. When was my last save?
Great. Just great.
Oh, that's where my last save was. I could,
Whatever that thing is.
I'm going to quickly solve this test again.
Well, so much for that.
Give it a second. And then this should open the door, which I can then use to...
I'll keep trying to take control back. In the meantime, keep going through the testing track. I'm still working here. Seems like I've got to hack this thing. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength.
Right click. Right click. Linux is being very finicky today. Or at least right clicking is. The best way in which I have found to right click is just use the physical button. Single clicking is fine, but it's just right clicking that is giving me trouble. So, fair warning to Linux 2B users. Tapping and right tapping on the touchpad might cause issues, such as it not actually right clicking.
I finally broke into that thing, sir. I'll try and learn more about what's going on, but I'll keep you posted.
No button here. Those are death emancipation grids. So instead of them just allowing objects to pass through them and not killing you like these, or just straight up killing you by allowing objects to go through, these grids in particular kill you and don't let objects pass through. I believe in the advanced version the laser's up there, but this isn't the advanced test. Changing over. Remember that is where the portal is. Excellent. Grab the cube. Ta-da! Oh yeah, and an interesting thing which I discovered about these tests. One of the interesting things which I discovered was like alright, so that laser really isn't useful for anything though. But this cube very much is. Unless I need to utilize this to cube. Alright. And fizzle portals. Alright, first things first, I actually do need to get up there first. Up. Upsies. Alright. What? What? No! No. There we go. Whips.
It seems that thing is using some biological tracking to find out where you are. Get into the elevator to the next test. I'll need a little bit more time to get us. I think we'll be in the clear for a little bit, but somehow I can't get access to the final target, or even learn what it is. Whatever it is, it's enough to cause this thing to blow up toxic goo pump control down in the salt mines. I just tripped an alarm in that thing's mainframe. It completely locked me out. Firewall, huh? Firewall. That just gave me an idea. I'm going to reroute some of the water to the 8 servers. That should shut the firewall down.
Thank you. It's pretty cool to see on Linux. You know? The free operating system. So, whenever I decided to move to Linux, I had a little bit of trouble convincing myself that it would be a good idea to transition to Linux and lose all major compatibility with all the softwares in which I am very comfortable with using. But then, I figured something out. The Windows operating system which I was running was on a solid state drive.
Well, are you alright? The plan to flood the servers worked. I should be able to get you back into the testing track. Let me open these for you. Well, with those servers gone, I think you'll have a much harder time tracking our movements. I'm working on getting control of the elevators, so just hold on, get through this test, and I'll get you out of here.
See, Virgil doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. IRL, he's an asshole, but like, there's literally a guy that goes by Virgil. Me and my brother know him.
Stop talking bad about one of my friends.
I mean, he was a complete and total prick to me.
But I just realized, did I forget to start that?
What?
I didn't forget.
So?
Sorry, I forgot to start. I thought I forgot to start.
Okay. But my point is, why? Why you defend him?
Because he's my friend. Ain't that what friends do?
Even still, friends should lay a ground boundary at least for what's considered to be a little unorthodox, or like a little beyond not okay, you know? So like, it's not that I want you to lose a friend or nothing. It's just... What? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Alright, so this portable surface goes here. This one goes here. Okay. That's an even better idea. Ta-da! Now I can't possibly fuck it up. Alright. Portal here. Portal, and then quickly portal. Yes!
I got some control again. There's another lift transfer down below. Hold on. Activating the elevator. Now.
Elevator car 77. Testing track direction compromised. Unknown status 100%. Rerouting remaining servers to biological tracking. Target lost.
Rerouting the elevator worked. That got its attention. Don't expect this to get any easier now. Keep going. There's an easy test track up ahead. Maybe you can gain some ground on it.
It was me.
I am honestly confused as to why we just don't use the same map.
So, you can handle a lot
There were quite a few updates to this mod after it was released. I think this is the correct way
I
to go.
finally got access to some schematics of this place. I can guide you to that overgrown testing track now to cover our tracks. Head through the corridor to the left. Should take you through the work in progress test chambers. Well, well. Always well prepared. I guess you already knew that somehow that cube would come in handy. Have you done this before?
Yes.
Great. Through there is a crappy backstop chamber GLaDOS was designing before her demise. Never finished, but it should at least be working.
Don't call it crappy if, like, the test chamber is...
You dodged a bullet on that one. I told you to be careful. Next time might not be so forgiving.
Oh, no. My whole strategy was beating this test chamber just went out the window. Burnt up in flames. Alright, here we go. Never mind. Actually, it's feasible. Okay. The button drops the cube and the cube does not respawn. Noted. Okay. Yes. Thank you. First cube obtained. Alright. Need to chuck it through there. I need to grab one last thing. There we go. Ta-da! Alright. So, what that should allow me to do, in theory, is take this. Well, this test looks nearly finalized, you know. If it was a test chamber which GLaDOS never finished, then why does it look nearly finalized? Unless she almost finalized it. It's either that or just humans wouldn't find it challenging. Thus defeating the entire purpose of the test.
It thinks you're going to use the elk. Well, easy for a nice surprise. There are tubes on the side you can use to get towards the overall testing rack.
Not yet. Okay. What am I looking for again? Oh. There we go. I am Super Mario! Mario! Mario!
Alright.
Okay.
This next test chamber is still under construction. Generally, they need to be tested at least 3 times before they're finalized. Some
Okay.
people just can't count further than that, I guess.
Why can't you count further than 3? Ta-da! Okay. Now I should be able to fling myself.
Oh, this is gonna be so great.
If I remember correctly, the flinging thing was completely omitted in favor of going faster. Okay.
Construction subroutine controlled. Installing additional hazards.
Turrets, huh? Let's see what I can do. How about I fire up the lasers? Deep pit. How about a hardline bridge?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay. Can I stand on that cube? I am legitimately curious. Can I stand? If I stand on it, it falls. That is weird. That is a weird glitch. Okay. Okay, that one actually fell. So yeah. It was a glitch. There we go.
Test successfully completed. Resetting execution. Increasing test difficulty.
Oh, it's test difficulty this time. I'm sure you can handle it. Just make sure to dodge the bullets again.
Yep.
This is gonna be my best work yet.
Yo-ho. Over here. Looks like there's an invisible barrier there that prevents turrets from seeing me until I go into the test chamber.
This is definitely gonna be my best work yet.
Thank you.
Oh god. Alright.
Death to a Russian turret!
Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be my best work yet.
Okay.
Organic threat escaping new test chamber. Escape contingency not in place.
Alright, good. Looks like
so good.
No. There's some stuff here blocking the path for the elevator. Hold on for emergency brakes.
Oh. Oh god.
Just climb on out of here and let's get moving. That was close. You could have been in there. Oh, wait, you just were.
Mm-hmm. Chapter 4. Organic Complications. Speaking of which, I thought it would be safe enough to walk down here, but kills you immediately. So yeah, don't walk down there.
Ooh, these are the old offices I was talking about before. The humans left these behind when she gassed them with neurotoxin. Because this is an abandoned track, it's no longer connected to the rest of the computer systems. Aegis shouldn't be able to lock us out here. These computers should contain a lot of useful information for us. Alright, time to start hacking into these systems.
So yeah, leaves.
Let's start guessing passwords. Password. Admin? Oh, come on. Did you just override the admin controls? Anyway, I think there's some info here about Aegis. I'll keep working as long as you keep going. So, get back to the testing track and get started. Oh, I should also let you know, I won't be able to move around much. Management trails are kind of non-existent here, unless I want to fall off.
I've done that multiple times before.
Kind of non-existent here, unless I want to fall off another one and end up back in the junkyard. You won't be seeing much of me right now. Alright, there is a lot of information stored in these computers. It'll take me some time to sort through these and come up with a plan so we can get rid of Aegis. According to the systems, the toxic goo is still rising. You should continue to move through the tests and upwards. Keep your feet dry.
Fair point, Virgil. Fair point. Hey, no. Okay, I just realized that this was a thing. Set this up here. Do this and this again to get access to down over here. I am incredibly dumb. Okay. I have to go in here, place a portal, come over here, place the opposite portal. Oh, a guy actually made portals magnets at one point in the game. That was an interesting portal mod. Of course, it wasn't a full-on mod fleshed out with all of its ideas. It was just a little thing, and which was used to get through that test chamber. Magnetism does exist in Portal 2, it's just iffy. Oh yeah. Okay, I understand now. I have to emancipate the cube so I can take the cube over. Place cube on button, take cube, place cube on other button, and test chamber completed.
I sorted through some of the stuff. So many cat pictures. But I also got some more serious information. Apis thinks we killed the scientists, so it's activating some sort of kill order. It's going to flood the enrichment center, probably with all that goo, to eliminate any and all threats. That means you, that means me, and that means whatever that last thing is. So I'd suggest we keep moving.
Seeing this work on Linux is actually amazing to me. It shouldn't be, because Portal Stories Mel, just like all other Portal mods, are Linux native. So, I shouldn't be surprised by it running. A Linux native software running on Linux should not surprise me. You know what, I probably am... I'm probably giving myself too little credit here, right? Look, everything is primarily run on Windows. We all know this. This is just a fact of running an operating system on a computer nowadays. So, I won't give myself that much heartache over something stupid as what operating system runs what. Just know that it is surprising that Linux can do everything that Windows could do. Somewhat surprising. Okay, it's not that surprising. Linux still is an operating system. It is a well-regarded set of operating systems. I'm saying set because different flavors of it exist. Different distros. Different variants of it. So, seeing as it still exists, it shouldn't surprise me. That's all I'm trying to say. It shouldn't surprise me. The way I learn has stages. Alright? There's the surprise stage, the not so surprise stage, the I already knew that stage, and then there's the complete and total dismissal of everything in which you say stage. All of these stages combine into one of the dumbest ways for a person to learn. And I'm saying this from a person who has to learn like that. I have to say, no, you're wrong, and figure it out myself before I can actually learn it. This is why I consider myself only to be good as a test subject. At least in Portal games. Test subject in Portal games. Test subject in real life. You know it's a real job title. I'm not going to take it though. Too many risks.
Things with biological scanners, recalibrating sensors.
Well, it seems that we won't be able to stay in the plant field test chambers much longer. It seems to be able to adapt to our actions quite well. We need to come up with a plan to take him on, head on. But leave that to me. You can continue solving these tests.
Can't I just... Yes, yes, yes. Okay, alright, that works. Yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, bitch. Here, come on, come on, come on here. Come on, fight me. I will kill you good here.
Hey, Mel. You have no idea how hard it is to move around here. Anyway, remember those old turrets from all the way at the bottom of the facility? Those guys have no security systems installed. It should be really easy to reprogram them to destroy aliens instead of humans. If we go down to a turret production line, we might be able to produce friendly turrets.
Actually, now I think about it. Let me just pause for like a second. Sitting in one spot for quite a while physically has its downsides, you know. Anyway. You know, I think I should postpone this till, you know, next time I play PSM. Mostly because this is an hour and a half long. See you guys next time I stream then, I guess. Remember, don't delete the save. Don't delete the save. Do not delete the save. Alright. See you guys later. Quit. Quit. And now I want to... It's amazing how no one has said anything throughout the entire stream. I should know. I have literally messages disabled. Like, message disappearing times disabled. So, yeah.